Okay, so I am going to make a dress out of this with a top that I had a top that it wasn't functional anymore, so I had my mom, she took it apart for me, and I'm going to make a dress using this pattern. I love this pattern. It's so pretty. I don't know where exactly I'm going to wear it to, but I'm trying to make sure I have this on the right side before I cut it. But I think this is the right side. This is the right side. This is the wrong side. Yeah. So this is the right side. I'm looking at the name down here. Isn't this pretty? So pretty. So at the bottom, it's gonna be kind of like an A-line skirt, and then at the top, I'm going to make like a halter top with a bow around the neck. So the issue now is making sure I lay out this pattern properly so that the flowers are in the right place, especially in the front. So I have this pattern I'm using, but I'm not going to use the top of this. I'm just using the bottom portion because I'm going to add a different top at the top. So I want to make sure, and it's not going to be this long either. It's going to be like this short. It's going to be a short dress. And this is, yeah, definitely the front. So it's one piece. So I want to make sure that this flower is in the front. So actually I would have to move this over some more so it's like more down the middle, so it'll, when it opens, it's the whole flower in the front, and then in the back it'll be the whole flower in the back, so that it kind of matches on the yellow. So I want the flowers in the middle. And then for the top, I think I'm going to turn it this way for the top so that I have the flowers coming down into the skirt. So I have to turn this fabric around in order to get it to do what I'm trying to do, which is going to take some careful and meticulous process of thinking of how to do this, right? So I could have cut it this way, but I think the pattern is prettier. Well, actually I think the flowers are supposed to go in this direction, so I was going to cut in the wrong direction. So the flowers are going this way, going down, and then at the top I have the flowers look like this on the top of my blouse, and then around the neck will be more of the yellow bow. So we'll see what happens, but this is what I'm working on today. I don't know, what y'all think? All right, so today I'm working on the evil eye. I'm working on this dress I've been wanting to make. So I'm going to use a pattern for the bottom half of the skirt. And this is an old shirt that I have had for so many years. I really love this shirt, but it started turning like this dirty yellow color. It was getting ugly. So my mom deconstructed it for me, and I'm going to use it for the top portion of this dress. But I'm going to add the ribbon to it, which will be in this floral print. And actually this shirt is really longer, but I'm not going to use that part. So this is the entire print. And so I'll have to do this again for the back. This is the back of the top. So I'll cut out the back like on the fold, so that it's like one piece in the back, and then you connect it, and then I'll do the bottom of the skirt. And then when you look from both directions, it'll have the same pattern. So whenever you're sewing with patterns, you have to really look at your material to make sure that you're lining up the parts properly. And most of the times when you cut on a fold like this, you put the edge of the material on the fold. That way when you open it up, it's one piece, and you see the full pattern design or the fabric design. And that way I'm doing my shirt above the front so that it matches up. And then you do the same with the back. You put the back and then the bottom of the skirt below it, so that it's in the same cutting pattern as the top of the shirt. If that makes sense. So that way you're not cutting them separately. They're pinned down together. You cut them together, so when you sew them back together, they'll match up. So you won't have such a hard time matching up the prints. Okay? So that's your sewing tip for today. And I'm going to start pinning this down. And hopefully it comes out the way I think. Okay? Have a great day. What's up, everybody? So I know you probably thought I haven't been working on this. I have. Actually, I have put the ribbon around the neck here. I got it tied up, the little space. I've also gathered under this section, under the breast section, and now it's the collar sewed on, of course, because that's part of the ribbon. So now all I need to do is attach the skirt, which I am still trying to decide how I want to attach it. I'm still working on this part, but yeah, the top is pretty much done. I just have to, you know, of course, put the seams around the arms, and I'm going to put a zipper on the side of this dress. And yeah, so I'm still working on it. Just had some other things going on and I kind of got away from it, but I'm still working on it. Okay? Peace.